Some great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. And it's Garland in at the point. It's stolen by Johnson. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Now, here's Garland. Buries the long-range jumper.
Garland right now really doing a nice job of staying in perpetual motion.
Johnson outside. Back to Young. From deep. Knocks down the three ball.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Allen. The three-pointer is right on target. Garland's got 6 points.
Well, good to see Garland score the ball without dominating it.
GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
Here's Mitchell following the bucket by the Hawks. Over Daniels, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
Oh, nice touch there by Mitchell. Easy to misjudge that mid-range jumper.
Pass to Rizichet. 1:52 left here in the opening quarter. And here's Young. 5 to shoot. Fires away from outside. And it's Strus with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Garland. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Okongwu with the screen for Rizichet. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit. In front of mine tonight, Jarrett Allen, the outstanding center. They were telling me how Allen does so much out there, particularly on defense. They said Jarrett is an incredible rim protector. He's on the floor. They'll avoid driving the paint. Jarrett Allen looming large down low, guys.
Thank you, David. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. So for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. George Niang comes in for Daniels. And it's LeVert in for Trae Young. Then for the Cavaliers, Hunter's checked in for Allen. Okoro comes in for Max Strus. And it's Ty Jerome in for Mitchell. Here's Jerome. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. The three from Garland. The rebound by Niang. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Pass to LeVert. Driving in. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And just so good at reading angles. When LeVert spots a lane to the rim, he is all over it.
Outside Garland. Offline with his three. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Hawks lead by 3. And back in a moment as and getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Terrence Mann is out there with George Niang. Then there's Ricochet. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's LeVert into the point guard position. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
And Cleveland making a change here. Strus is checked in. Jerome, good.
Okoro showing his ability to find an open teammate.
LeVert the pass to Mann. Mobley against Capella. Pass to Ricochet. And the dunk by Ricochet.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, you settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Here's Hunter. And Capella sends it back.
Well, that's just great timing. Interfering with those long limbs. Capella with another shot block.
And the Hawks making a change here. Buffkin's checked in. Garland is checked in for the Cavaliers. Hunter with a screen on LeVert. Here's Jerome. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. Jerome's got 5 points now in the quarter.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Stolen by Garland. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Lets it go from deep. Good on the three-point shot. Garland's got 9. Hey, Bones, what do you think is a part of the game that some casual fans don't really understand that well?
Well, Kevin, outside of the contest right here in front of us, let's think about the long schedule that teams are dealing with. How many times that coaches employ different lineups and strategies so that by the end of the year, they have optionality in what they can do on the floor.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Ty Jerome. LeVert against Mitchell. There's the triple. And it's Karis LeVert with the 3. 5 points in the game.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor it.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And that one's good. Hunter.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Okongwu with a screen on Garland. Okongwu trying to break free. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to 1 on the bucket from Young.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Mobley. And Garland has it in the corner. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Okongwu grabs the board.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
The wide open look here for Garland. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Now, Garland started the game at 6'1", but the way he's playing now, he's got to be feeling 7 feet tall.
Young outside. Okongwu with a screen on Garland. To the left wing. Niang finds Okongwu. Just 5 on the clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Mann can't hit. Mitchell outside. Back to Garland. For 3, Hunter. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. And now a 7-point Cavalier lead.
Yet another three. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Strus in at the 3 slot. And Young kicks to Daniels. Pass to Johnson. Young outside. Johnson sets the screen for Young. Nailed from three-point land. Young's got 8 points.
And Young's not shying away from any shot, but especially from long range. That's his meal ticket.
And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game.
A nice shot by Mobley.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to talk to his guys. Daniels kicks to Johnson. Young looking it over. Puts up a 3. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 11.
This guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
Strus in the corner. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 6. Mobley outside. Out to the right wing. And here's Garland for 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Back to Young. Launches it. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. 16 points for Trae Young.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
Garland the pass to Mobley. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Mobley's got the lead up to 9 now for Cleveland. Johnson outside. Back to Young. The 3. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
When you hit a 3 on Young, you can expect him to come right back at you.
Mitchell outside. Johnson against Mobley. And here's Garland for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Garland's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Cavs. Pass to Okongwu. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Back to Daniels. Young for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley outside. And here's Garland for 3. No good that time. Darius Garland has been leading the charge for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He's been a major threat from three-point range. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Niang out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Terrence Mann. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Krejci in at the point. Now, here's Strus. Down low, there's Garland. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Well, Garland's able to work around the defense that time. Pretty agile from the small guard.
Here's Krejci, guarded by Garland. Now, Mann, screened by Capella. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Garland surveying the D. Hunter sets a screen for Garland. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Garland's got 25 points in the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Cleveland also making some changes. Jared Allen's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Evan Mobley comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Mitchell in for Ty Jerome. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
Thank you, David. On the wing, Daniels. Young dishes to Okongwu. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 1:58 left in the 4th. Here's Garland. Fires the 3. And it's Rizachet with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Well, this team has trusted Young's ability to run an offense, and that includes him finding teammates.
Here's the floater. And Garland with the lay-in. Garland's got 17 points here in the second half. Young against Garland. And Young, here we go. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Here's Garland, picks one up.
Yeah, you really want to stay down on any kind of fake like that, so Trae Young does a nice job of coaxing the defense. The team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
Yes, that goes in.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Here's Young. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
That's a great move by Trae Young, and a brave one at that, playing right into the defender.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And this young guy relishes the pressure, stepping up there, confident in the clutch.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Garland. Good!
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Here's Young. Rizachet wide open. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
Now I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They've led by as much as 10. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
Johnson outside. And it's off from 3-point range. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
We see the Cavaliers get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really...
average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Alec Burks. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the 5 down low. Now here's Burks. There's a screen. Hero on the wing. Five on the clock. Rebound by the 76ers.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Now here's George. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Here's George. Now here's Oubre. Embiid, a screen on Adebayo. And here's Oubre from the arc. The rebound by Ware.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Outside Burks. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Pulls up on the wing. And there's Hero on the assist from Adebayo.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse.
I asked him outright if he had a plan for Tyler Hero. Coach let me in on their strategy, saying, quote, "We just have to cause problems for him on defense. Hand in the face, crowd him. Anything to discourage him from taking shots. So he hopes they can keep Tyler quiet by hassling him all night long." Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Maxey. Going inside. It's deflected. Wiggins looking around. Pass to Ware. Adebayo with it. Now Hero. The 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
Smooth shot by Hero. Notice how he doesn't rush himself.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. It's a 5-point game. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Puts up a 3. McCain's shot is off.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Adebayo passes to Robinson. Love for 3. The rebound by Maxey. 76ers trail by 5. Here's Yabusele, covered by Love. The kick out to Maxey. Here's McCain. Three-pointer off the mark. And here are the Heat. They're on an 11-3 run. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Blocked! Outside Edwards. Maxey against Mitchell. Pass to Bona. To the wing, right side. A nice shot by McCain.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Heat.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And on top of that, they've been dialed in from deep. And if they keep it up, it could be a big night for them.
On the court for Miami here in the second. They've got Duncan Robinson. He's out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Larson in at shooting guard. We know how great Joel Embiid is, but he simply hasn't been as effective in the postseason.
Part of that is because of all the defensive attention he gets. We know things tighten up in the postseason and things become much more challenging. That's why he needs a better supporting cast.
Now here's Butler. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Robinson. He's scoreless.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Now here's Butler. Defense right on him. Screen by Embiid. Here's McCain. Another three for Philadelphia.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Hero for three. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And the league is cut down on back-to-backs, but some pushback for a surprising reason. Richard, teams need multiple days off in order to practice.
Yeah, that's right. With only 1 day off between games, teams don't usually practice on those off days. It's not as simple as it looks.
Now here's Burks. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Ware to end the run. And Grimes pulls it down. Philadelphia has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. And here's Oubre from the arc. The shot that time not on target. The Heat have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. He drops it from range. Robinson's got his first 3 points of the game. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Back to Butler. Pass to Embiid. Outside for Butler. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Butler's got 7 points.
Nice pass by Embiid, smartly taking advantage of a wide open man.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. So for Miami, Adebayo's checked in for Anderson. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Robinson. And Mitchell's subbed in for Hero. Now here's Adebayo. Still without a bucket. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Back to Adebayo. Shoots over George. Adebayo, that's good.
He does all the dirty work. If Bam has to finish in traffic, take contact, he doesn't think twice about it.
Back to Maxey. There's the triple. Another three for Philadelphia.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Pass to Ware. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. 40 seconds left in the half. And so George will bring it up for the 76ers. And here's Oubre. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Wiggins outside. 19 seconds left in the second.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
With how good PG-13's jumper is, that is an easy make.
To the middle. Here's Adebayo. Off target with a jump hook. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Philadelphia on top, leading by 5. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Please bring your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Run, please.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
They've got Tyrese Maxey, Kelly Oubre out there with George. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Clock at 6. Wiggins. Again, the Heat score.
It's a nice looking jump shot. Wiggins gets good lift off the floor, and that release is just smooth.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Screen by Embiid. For 3. Oubre can't hit. Miami has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Pass to Adebayo for the lead. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team, the ability to knock down jumpers.
The Sixers trailing. Outside Maxey. Embiid with it. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Robinson, he's checked in for Miami.
I know he's kicking himself for not snatching the lead. But look, he tied things up.
Here's Adebayo. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Pass to Maxey. Now here's Embiid. Here's Yabusele. Philadelphia with another miss.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And here's Robinson. He's covered by Oubre. Hero, the pass to Robinson. And he lobs it up to the rim. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson.
I'm not sure what happened there. We just can't give away possessions in this league.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Maxey. And the layup is good off the glass. Maxey's got 5 points.
Maxey just completely disregarding the defense because he can.
Pass to Adebayo. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. And down it goes. 2 points. Adebayo's got 5 points now in the quarter. Philadelphia's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And there's the screen. Here's McCain, defended by Burks. Here's Yabusele. To the paint. Here's Bona. And here's another one for the Sixers.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Heat. Pass to Adebayo. With the fadeaway. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. He's got 9.
No one there to contest. Didn't really need the fade.
And here is Maxey. He's got 5. The 3. That shot missing. It's all tied in Philadelphia. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in the... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter, they've got Johnson. Duncan Robinson is out there with Tyler Hero, and it's Highsmith in at power forward, and the bucket is good.
Well, and it's just clear how comfortable Embiid is shooting the ball, especially from mid-range.
Pass to Highsmith. Here's Larson. Hero for three. Nails it from three. And the Heat lead by one.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Here's McCain. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Ware. And here's Burks from outside the arc. And again, it's Miami from deep. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Hero against Maxey. Now here's George. The three is up. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Miami has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Pass to Burks. Sinks that one from the post. Burks has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, a versatile player. Hero is terrific at sensing when his guys are open.
Here's Maxey. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Attacking in a big moment. Maxey is not holding back.
Here's Hero. The rebound by Maxey.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game. Both teams leaving it all out there.
Pass to Grimes. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Grimes has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. And Philadelphia making a change here. Oubre's checked in. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He had some words of confidence for his team, saying all it takes is a few chances. We make a few plays down the stretch, we can steal this thing from them. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Pass to Embiid. Here's Grimes from deep. And the 76ers another 3.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Here's Hero. Money. And now they trail by just 4.
Yeah, in these moments, Hero knows he has to step up, so he works hard to find the bucket.
Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. There's 47 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Yes! And the foul! It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
To the left wing. Back to Oubre. Maxey serving. Inside. Embiid drawing the double team. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Here's Hero. Yes!
A huge bucket for Hero. I mean, we've seen it do it in the finals, and the moment not too big for Tyler.
There's 21 seconds left in the final quarter. Now Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Fades and shoots. Missed it.
And I don't understand. Why is he going to the fadeaway? Just go straight up with it.
Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll return shortly. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Hero with it. Alec Burks is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Hero with the bucket.
They're just letting the play develop. Hero is gifted at reading and breaking defenses down.
Pass to Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. Hero against Maxey. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
A physical scoring guard. Maxey is at home on the inside.
Maxey against Hero. Adebayo, a screen on Maxey. Ooh, an open look for Hero. Paul George pulls it in.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Pass to Embiid. Yes! Embiid from in close.
A gifted interior scorer. When Embiid establishes himself down there, he is almost automatic.
Here's Hero. Rebound by Philadelphia. It's all come down to this one critical possession.
And BA, you can feel the intensity in this arena.
From 9 feet out. And it's in.
And Maxey's shot selection is diverse. Such a confident scorer.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Wiggins from long range. Count it! And that one brings them within 1.
Man, when they needed him most, Wiggins steps up and hands them an important bucket.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Ooh, a clutch bucket. A defensive stop now could be all it takes to clinch the win. Now that's how you capitalize at the line. As long as they play good defense, they should have this win sealed.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
A chance to tie it up here.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
And it's Maxey missing. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
So the first one drops. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And he's unable to get the second one. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
No choice but to go for the 3. Maybe set up a screen to carve out some space and get a clean look.
It's good! It counts at the buzzer!
That's how you beat the clock.
And this, another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. They can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been. Now here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid.
A scoring machine. There's just no shot Embiid's afraid to take.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a two-point ball game.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Hero with the bucket. Hero's got 7 points here in the quarter.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
To the middle. Now here's Embiid, tightly guarded. Pass to Grimes. Maxey against Burks. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Love the activity from Embiid, just doing whatever he can to keep plays alive, getting rewarded for it there.
Hero with the bucket.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
Pass to Embiid. Look at Embiid with the skilled finish.
So much strength from Embiid. It would take a special defender to slow him down.
Here's Hero. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Joel Embiid.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
And the second of 2 is good. And that narrows the gap to 1. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Pass to Embiid. Here's Grimes. Launches a 3. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Hero for 3. It's hauled in by Oubre. Philadelphia with the ball. It's George on the drive, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, on the drive, George's length is a gift, helping him get the shot off even with a foul.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up his lead.
Here's Hero. Oh, he nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
You got to do more than that to stop Hero. He's superb at staying under control.
And he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Here's Hero. It falls!
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I could sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game. The Heat on offense. Here's Hero. Yes!
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
That's his second personal foul. 15 foul.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Pass to Hero. The 3 is up. Oh, he buried the 3.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Tyler Hero. That's his second.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much do it.
So it's the 76ers taking the W in a close one. Double overtime games are so...
And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Strus in at the 3 spot. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Neesmith with the bounce pass. Here's Siakam. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Well, Doris, before he started playing basketball, Siakam was on the path to priesthood. And there are a lot of GMs in the NBA saying, amen, that he chose basketball.
Kevin, this young man actually attended a seminary and didn't pick up a basketball until he was 16. But even with that, he's built himself into an all-star and a champion. An incredible journey.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Pass to Nembhard. Lets it go with the 3. And Pascal Siakam with the 3. Siakam's got 5 points so far.
This is a guy with size and range. You cannot let Pascal Siakam get those kinds of looks from deep.
Mitchell finds Allen. Back to Mitchell. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Siakam outside. And it's Strus with the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Pass to Allen. Outside Garland. Just 5 to shoot. A basket good off the assist from Allen. Garland's got his second bucket of the night.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. The guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking them in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky's the limit. For three, Siakam. And it's Strus with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 4. And Doris, the Cavs had a very successful 23-24 season. 47 wins and the number 4 seed in the East.
And Kevin winning a playoff series, their first one without LeBron James since 1993. Most of the players on the floor weren't even alive back then. Incredible to think of it in that context.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Obi Toppin's checked in for Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Neesmith. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Hunter's checked in for Cleveland. Okoro comes in for Max Strus. Here's Mathurin. Toppin sets a screen for Mathurin. The three-pointer no good. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Pass to Hunter. There's the 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Tapping a screen on Allen. Here's Siakam. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Siakam's got 7.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Hunter with it. Allen, a screen on Toppin. Hunter for 3. Connects from three-point range. He has 6.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. They've got mobile. Isaac Okoro out there with Hunter. And it's Green, and it's Jerome in at the point guard position. Here's Halliburton. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, you love to see guys willing to exploit the mid-range. If that's what the defender concedes, go ahead and take it.
Here's Jerome. Pass to Hunter. Takes a 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
That's a 2 for Mathurin, and the Pacers tack on 2 more. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Halliburton, no good.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Here's Okoro, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Okoro's got the lead up to 11 now for Cleveland. Here's Halliburton, and he makes good on the layup. Halliburton's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, give Halliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
On the Pacers' doors last season, trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a two-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
Garland with the bucket.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. And here is Nesmith. Indiana moving it around. And finished off by Halliburton.
We're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Halliburton with the hops.
Now, here's Hunter. Back to Garland. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They trail by 9 points. Nesmith, the pass to Halliburton. Shoots over Garland. Again, Indiana.
Tyrese Halliburton has already proven to be a very capable three-level scorer. What a fun player to watch.
Mitchell outside. And here is Garland. He's got 8. Inside, Mobley. And Mobley throws it down hard.
Oh, my goodness. Evan Mobley using just about all of that 40-inch vertical.
Pacers trail by 9. Halliburton passes to Turner. Let's go. And there are the Pacers with another bucket. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Mobley outside. Pass to Strus. Garland feeling it out a little bit. And the 3 ball is good. Garland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, you can see how effective Darius Garland can be shooting it. It's all about him finding his rhythm.
Basket counts.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
The 3 from Garland. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in at the 5 down low. That's the Pacers 5. You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range, he's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker.
Strus finds Mitchell. Shoots over Nembhard. That's short off the rim.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And Siakam has it in the corner. Turner with a screen for Siakam. And Turner throws it down.
Well, this is where Miles Turner excels. Set the screen, roll to the basket, make sure your hands are up and ready to receive.
Mitchell outside. Shoots the three. Here's Mobley. It's rebounded by Indiana. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Now Nembhard. Pass to Siakam. Mitchell against Halliburton. Sweet little floater. 14 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, just one of those nights for Tyrese Halliburton. He's kept his foot on the accelerator, and he's putting it to the defense.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for the Pacers. Outside Garland. Back to Mitchell. Floats one. Sweet teardrop. Donovan Mitchell.
I tell you, at times, guarding Donovan Mitchell has got to feel overwhelming defensively. When he starts to go with the floater, look out.
Garland against Halliburton. Over Garland. Count it. And the Cavalier lead has been cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Halliburton.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Garland left side. Trying to find Strus, and he gets it to him.
This guy is always looking to set up his teammates. Darius Garland has his head on a swivel.
Halliburton passes to Mathurin. It's Nembhard on the wing, covered by Mitchell. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Garland against Halliburton. Those three-pointers off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 4. For 3, Mitchell. Nailed from three-point land. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, Mitchell's confidence is off the charts right now. Off the dribble jumper, yes, sir.
Back to Halliburton. Garland with the rebound. It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. Mitchell outside. There's 14 seconds left in the third. Allen left side. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And it's in there. And now it's a 9-point Cleveland lead.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
And so it's Cleveland. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got Max Strus. Hunter is out there with Thompson. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Jerome in at the 2. Now, here's Halliburton. Defense is right there. Count the basket.
Tyrese Halliburton has an array of moves offensively. Off the deck, yes, sir.
Pass to Garland. Good on the 3-point shot. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
That one goes in.
That's the IQ of Tyrese Halliburton in pick-and-roll action. Always understands how to get the defender to bite.
Who's in the corner? Outside Garland. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Well, the toughness of Darius Garland on display. Wants to finish through contact and get the bucket.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Then for the Cavaliers, Jared Allen's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Evan Mobley comes in for Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Ty Jerome. There's Garland. The rebound by Halliburton. Pacers trail by 10. Nembhard the pass to Siakam. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Well, we're talking about a tough individual competitor in Pascal Siakam. He goes right at the defense.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
Cleveland leading by 6. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Cans it from downtown.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Pass to Strus. Here's Mobley. Back to Strus. Down low. There's Garland. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Garland's got 7 now in this quarter. Pacers trail by 9. Left side, Halliburton. Makes a big high bounce and goes in.
But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Pass to Strus. Back to Garland. Allen, a screen on Halliburton. The 3 from Garland. The rebound by Turner. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Halliburton for 3. Got it. And now they trail by just 4.
The Halliburton just has a knack for understanding what his team needs, and that was a big-time clutch delivery.
And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you want to continue to build the lead, so a very productive trip to the line right there.
Here's Halliburton. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They've held a 12-point lead earlier, and so they choose to intentionally foul. It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Hard not to like how dynamic Garland is on the floor. He's a high-energy player who works hard to maximize his impact on the game.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. Here's Mitchell, and an intentional foul right there.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. Timeout called the Pacers. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
For 3, Siakam. Laces one from 3.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
2 shots.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Three-pointer. Knocks down the 3.
Looking to get stops late, that kind of defense ain't gonna cut it.
That's unacceptable. The hustle and focus on that end is not there for either side.
7 seconds left in the game. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this
we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
And the starting lineup for Miami, they've got Tyler Hero. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Alec Burks, and it's Ware in at the 5 down low. Hero outside. Pass to Wiggins. Burks with it. Three-pointer. Okongwu with the rebound. Here's Rizachet. Here's Daniels. Johnson a screen on Wiggins. Daniels passes to Johnson. And he comes up with a bucket.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
And the Heat unveiling the statue of Dwayne Wade, Stan, the face of the franchise forever.
Yeah, Brian, you think of what he meant to this organization, propelling it to its very first championship and then attracting other stars to Miami. He is truly the foundation.
Now here's Johnson. There's Young with the 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
How's that for revenge? You know Young is looking to come right back with a triple of his own.
Pass to Adebayo. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Outside Burks. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
The 3 from Rizachet. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
I love how competitive this kid Rizachet is, coming right back with his own triple.
Pass to Ware. Outside Burks. Wiggins from long range. And the Heat, another 3. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Here's Daniels. Out to the wing. Okongwu with it. Back to Daniels. Clock at 4. Fires the 3. Sinks the tray.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
And you watch Dyson Daniels on the floor, Coach. He's everywhere on defense.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the best guys disrupting offenses and getting deflections. He gets his hands in passing lanes. Effort like that will always find minutes.
1:10 left to play in the first quarter. Robinson, a screen on Levert. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. The rebound by Atlanta.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
And the basket is good.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Adebayo, a screen on Johnson. Outside Love. Adebayo with it. Niang's there. Just 5 to shoot. Wing shot on the way. Adebayo, that's good.
He does all the dirty work. If Bam has to finish in traffic, take contact, he doesn't think twice about it.
There's 18 seconds left in the first. Now Levert. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he drops the first. So both teams changing it up here. No good on the second free throw. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Hawks ahead, up 3. And And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
On the court for Miami here in the second. They've got Duncan Robinson. Tyler Hero is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Highsmith in at the 4. Here's Rizachet, outside man. Takes the 3. Drills it from deep. Man's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Despite ups and downs, the Atlanta Hawks have remained in the hunt season to season, Stan.
Well, Brian, this team has a lot of resilience. They're scrappy, they're hardworking, and it's helped them stay on the margins, at least, of the playoff picture.
LeVert outside. Down low. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Yeah, at the offensive end, more often than not, you'll find Capella at the rim.
Outside, Anderson. Hero on the wing. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. LeVert passes to Okongwu. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Burks. 3-on-3. Again, the Heat score.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Outside Young, fires the 3. Young with the signature tray. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, BA, a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Outside Burks, 6 to shoot. Fades back. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Stolen by Hero. Fast break. Here come the Heat. And Burks with the basket on the assist from Robinson. Burks has got 4 points in the quarter. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. This one for 3. Wow! Young from deep three-point territory.
This is where Young most resembles Steph Curry. Both have range almost out to half court.
Pass to Highsmith. Now Burks. To the inside. Hero. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Niang a screen. There's Young with the 3, and Atlanta hits again from deep.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And here's Hero. 12 points for him. Outside Robinson. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Atlanta on top, up 4. We've got more in store for you right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Ricochet and Johnson, they're the forwards. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
And the shot's good.
And bouncing off defenders, Adebayo kept his eyes on the rim.
And your first NBA coaching job was with the Miami Heat staff. That was as an assistant back in the 90s, just a few years ago.
Yeah, just a few, Brian. And the Heat have changed a lot. The game has changed a lot over those years. Look, back then, the Heat were probably the most physical team in the NBA, and it was just knockdown, drag-out fights all the time.
Shot clock at 6. For the tie. Hero, no good. Atlanta's gotten 7 of 8 3-pointers to go in this game. Young looking over the floor. Here's Daniels, defended by Burks. Young with the bucket.
The deep ball from Young. He only needs a little wiggle room to feel comfortable firing away.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Well, shutting down his three-point production has to be top of mind for this coaching staff. A new defensive approach is a must.
Pass to Hero. Back to Wiggins. Over Ricochet. And Wiggins gets it to go. The assist by Hero. Wiggins got 5 points.
He's so effective from the mid-range. When Wiggins senses an opportunity to score from there, he doesn't hesitate at all.
Young against Hero. Outside Young. Fires from deep. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
It's another big night for Trae Young. A relentless scorer, constantly testing your defense.
Well, Coach, we know how good Young is offensively, but he gets heavy criticism for his defense.
Yeah, look, and at 6'1", 164 pounds, he has some obvious limitations, Brian, but he's shown improved effort as a defender, and it shows in his defensive rating.
And you have to have that scoring ability on the floor. The 3 from Ricochet. Rebound Miami. Outside Burks. Pass to Hero. Adebayo from long range. Knocks down the long J. Now just a 1-point Hawks lead.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team. The ability to knock down jumpers.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Outside man. Johnson passes to Capella. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Niang. And Atlanta misses again.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Robinson. Here's Larson. Outside, Anderson. Adebayo with it. And finished off by Adebayo.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
LeVert outside. Johnson a screen on Mitchell. And here's LeVert for 3. Fires in the triple. And the Hawks lead by 2. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And the Hawks with possession here. Setting the floor for Miami. Duncan Robinson is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Larson in at the 2.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Heat trail by 4. Hero, the pass to Anderson. Back to Robinson. Pass to Anderson. Robinson on the wing. He's guarded by man. Hero outside. Here's the 3. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
LeVert attacking. And the layup falls.
And if you're wondering why the score is so high, look to the defense being played. Not good.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Burks. Hero right side. Let's go with a 3. He drops it from range. Hero's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Now here's Okongwu. Back to Johnson. Here's Daniels. Goes up on the wing. Adebayo grabs the board. And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for Miami. They lead by 1. Outside Burks. Now here's Hero. Has to Ware. The 3 ball. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Yeah, a versatile player. Hero is terrific at sensing when his guys are open.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. That shot wide open. Young's got 23 points.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Hero, no good. The Hawks have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. And here's Okongwu for 3. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Really good passing wing. Risachet isn't a ball stopper. He really looks for his teammates.
Here's Hero. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
Yeah, in these moments, Hero knows he has to step up. So he works hard to find the bucket.
Here's Young. Fearless from Young inside. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession. There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Here's Young. And he sinks it.
And this is why Young is a go-to guy. He can get it done even under the toughest circumstances.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Yeah, they really wanted that bucket to go. You can't get discouraged, though.
Ice Trey, looking cool as ever, just draining it. And looking for a quick bucket here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
Young against Hero. And he buries it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
A huge bucket for Hero. I mean, we've seen it do it in the finals, and the moment not too big for Tyler.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
Here's Hero. Count it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Soft touch on the teardrop. Hero is such an unpredictable player on offense.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 3-point lead. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
Absolutely need a 3 here. Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. There's Young with the 3. Oh my! What a shot!
His three-point mechanics have been flawless. Get him a clean look from deep, and he'll bury it.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to...
So often we talk about depth, but how important is it for these teams to possess it?
Yeah, especially with the amount of injuries we see happen every season. It's so critical that teams have players that are ready to step up and produce and really allow you to not have to change the way you play.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. Now Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Maxey's so good at breaking you down off the dribble. Great skill.
Here's the Celtics with the ball. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. Now, we talked about the difficulty of trying to contain a player like Jaylen Brown. Coach said we can't let him gain confidence and feel like he can do whatever he wants. That's when you get into trouble. Now it's up to the players to make sure this doesn't happen. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And you watch Jason Tatum year to year. He is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Cannot let George get his feet set out on the perimeter. He'll bury it.
Holiday, the pass to White. Back to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum setting the pick for White. Hits the three-point bomb.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Embiid. And he goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. In the crowd, Diplo taking in the action.
And no surprise to see Diplo here in Philadelphia. I believe he got his start spinning right here in the city.
The 3 from George. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Nice rhythm to that play right there, and George was ready to fire.
The Celtics have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Brown feeling it out a bit. Tatum wide open. He fires one. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Yabusele, he's checked in for Embiid. Celtics also with a sub. Horford's checked in. You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime in Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize.
And here's Holiday after Paul George getting his 3 to go. Back to Holiday. Up and in on the layup.
Packing some muscle on it. Holiday able to push that shot through.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Outside, George. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here is Horford. Down low, covered by Oubre. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Brown with the bucket. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Oubre outside. Outside, George over Horford. And a little luck that time, but it drops. George has got 14 points.
You know, George is unstoppable when he puts it all together like this.
Brown kicks to Holiday. Horford with the screen on Maxey. Holiday with the 3, drains the three-pointer. He has 5.
Al Horford impeding the defense there with the solid screen.
For 3, Oubre. That ball's nice feed that time from George.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. We've got Tatum. Horford is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. Here's Hauser. Good on the triple.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Well, their pass to Embiid. Pass to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Here's McCain. Over Tatum, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
Now here's Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Now here's Craig. Pass to Pritchard. Launches a 3. The rebound by Yabusele.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them. Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's Tatum. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And Tatum is really good at bouncing off the defense. Again, playing through contact and knocking down shots despite getting bumped and thumped on his way to the hoop.
And Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Oh, muscling it home, Embiid.
Hey, Embiid is used to this. It's second nature to him. That's why he's so good at being able to score through contact.
Here's Tatum. Rebound by the 76ers. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Kristaps Porzingis. Maxey with it. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Holiday.
Because he's quick and aggressive, Maxey draws his fair share of fouls and gets to the line.
The Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. We've seen Tyrese Maxey and his game go to another level. Clark, what makes him a top-level scorer in your opinion?
Kevin, there are a couple of things that really stand out. His sheer speed with the ball is remarkable. His fearlessness and confidence, every great scorer has that. And then his ability to knock down the three-point shot off the catch or off the dribble gives him an added step of quickness when he's taking it to the rack. And all of that makes him a dynamic scorer.
Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from White. Maxey against Holiday. Pass to Bona. Here's Grimes. Fires the 3. That shot off. White with the defensive effort. From downtown. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. 76ers lead by 2. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Paul George is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now Maxey. In the corner, George with it. Shot clock at 5. It's good again, and the next one, 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
Oubre against Tatum. The kick out to Holiday. Pass to White. The shot. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's Embiid. Embiid is a monster in the lane. Wow.
Showing off the superb handles for a 7-footer. Joel Embiid handles that thing tight.
Bounce pass, Holiday. Tatum on the wing. He's got 8. Softly drops in the floater. Tatum's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Yabusele, he's checked in for the 76ers. Pritchard, he's checked in for Boston. Maxey kicks to Yabusele. Here's Embiid. The shot's good. Embiid's got 6.
Once he gets that low, there's nothing you can do about it. Embiid is a major handful inside.
Clark, we know what a great player Joel Embiid is. He was the 2023 MVP, and he was on that same road until he got injured last season.
Unfortunate to see the big fella Embiid deal with the injuries that he has throughout his career, even going back to his...
Oh, my goodness.
Man. Wow. The athleticism of Maxey. Impressive.
Celtics trail by 4. Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. Left side, Tatum. He's feeling it. That one wide left.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Substitution on the court.
Celtics have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Outside, Horford. There's Brown with the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Brown's got his second bucket.
When JB is on from here, it really boosts his team.
Maxey looking it over. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pritchard passes to Holiday. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul. And Philadelphia making a change here. Edwards is checked in. Boston also with the sub. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. It's Brown with the drive. With the fadeaway. He gets it in there. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
Brown has a nice shot repertoire. Clearly the mid-range doesn't give him much trouble.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Bona. Hasn't made one yet. Shot clock at 6. Another miss by Philadelphia. Here's Hauser. Over Edwards. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's the Celtics up by 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. They've got Horford. Jason Tatum is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Hauser in at the small forward position. Here's Embiid. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, I tell you, it's pretty obvious. Embiid takes pride in and enjoys tricking his defenders and getting them to jump on the pump fake.
And Embiid drops them both.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Here's Tatum. Great job by Tatum in close.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one, doing it all.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. It's a one-point game. Outside Holiday. Here's White. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Oubre dishes to Embiid. The 11-footer. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
Holiday, the pass to White. Back to Holiday. Shoots. Rebound by the 76ers. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Embiid. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. And yes, it's good.
Joel Embiid on top of things there, folks, recognizing the big possession and commanding the ball.
Up top, Tatum. Covered by Oubre. Taking the tough shot, Jason Tatum.
And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
To the paint. There's Embiid. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Brown dishes to Tatum. Oubre pulls it in.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Shot from 16. Again, Embiid missing. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
But you know what, guys? You want the ball in Porzingis' hands in clutch moment. Why? He's an impact player.
Eight-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. High post try. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Hey, when you've got a player like George, in these moments, you turn to him. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And here's Boston. And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And Philadelphia calls time here. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
George from deep three-point land. Jason Tatum grabs the board. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Oubre for 3. Trifecta.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game. Oubre outside. Misses the deep three-point attempt. So we see Boston get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here. Thanks so much, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Other well, and safe to say they don't particularly like each other.
And I think fans really gravitate towards that sort of dislike. It just puts an extra added ingredient of intensity on a game like this. So for the fan bases, this one's big.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. They've got Alec Burks. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Ware in at the 5. Outside Burks. Wiggins passes to Adebayo, and the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul. Outside Burks. Back to Adebayo. Outside Burks. They set a pick. Just 5 on the clock. Pure from three-point range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. And Brent, the Heat always looking to compete year in, year out.
Well, for good reason. This team takes a lot of pride in giving themselves a chance every year. And the way the front office conducts their business is they believe they can put together the type of roster that is going to go out there and take care of things to put them in position to be successful.
Mitchell against Burks. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Mobley on a screen. There's the 3. And Darius Garland, good for 3.
Garland right now really doing a nice job of staying in perpetual motion.
Pass to Wiggins. Adebayo with it. Here's Ware. Allen defending. Hero outside. Fires high post. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
Hero can beat his opponents from all over the floor. He can get that shot off so quick.
Mobley outside from the arc. The rebound by Ware. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Adebayo. Again, the Heat score.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Mobley outside. Here's Mitchell. Buried from 15 feet out.
Yeah, Mitchell can get this mid-range look lined up. He's a very skilled shooter.
Outside Burks. A minute 31 left in the first quarter. Adebayo sets a screen. And that one's good. Burks for 3. Burks has got 6 points.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Pass to Strus. Outside Mitchell. With the floater. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
In standing just 6'1", amazing how effective Mitchell is attacking the paint.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Now here's Mitchell. Love passes to Adebayo. Love a screen on Hunter. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Robinson. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
I guarantee you on the scouting report it said, do not give Duncan Robinson a shot. They missed that time.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Mobley a screen on Mitchell. Outside Garland. Two shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And that's just a tough shot from Garland, taking the contact.
Down low. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
5 ticks left in the first. 3 seconds left. And it's Cleveland with another.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
A nice first. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
They've got Isaac Okoro. Ty Jerome is out there with Green. Then it's DeAndre Hunter, and it's Mobley in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Well, Brent, the reputation of Duncan Robinson is as a shooter, but he's added to his game.
A little bit, BA. It's still going to be shooter first, but Duncan doing a much better job of reading some of the double team in action coming at him to run him off the line. So that assist number, that's been growing. You know, all the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
Pass to Jovic, who poked away. It's stolen by Green. Here's Jerome. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. To the middle. Here's Okoro. And that comes off the assist by Green. Okoro's got his second basket.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Now here's Robinson. Inside, Jovic. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, you have to get out there for Duncan's shot, so that's going to open things up for the screener.
And here are the Cavaliers now. Jerome passes to Mobley. Hunter with the ball. Poke loose. Fast break Miami by himself. And finished off by Anderson.
Anderson, he excels when he plays in the open court like that and has a chance to make a good decision.
A different look for Cleveland. Strus, he's checked in for Okoro. Mitchell comes in for Green. And Garland is subbed in for Jerome. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Now here's Hero. And Miami again with the bucket.
And a nice 6 cents back there from Hero using that pick and roll.
Outside Mitchell. Hero against Garland. Pass to Strus. Jacks up with 3. Drains the triple. Strus has got 6.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Hero outside. Launches it. Mobley grabs the board. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 1. And the shot is good by Garland.
Well, Garland is so small that if there's a little bit of room, he's going to find a sliver.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half of this game. Adebayo passes to Wiggins. Lets it go from deep. Oh, Wiggins! Bullseye with the 3. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Here's Mitchell. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the paint. And finished off by Adebayo.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big bam.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Hunter. The 3. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Hunter's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Hero. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. One second left. No luck on that one. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Heat leading by 3. All right, now let's... All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. How about Bam Adebayo? What an impact he's making.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. They've got Tyler Hero. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Ware in at the center position. Hero on the wing. Wiggins outside. 5 on the clock. Burks for 3. Buries it from 3. Burks has got 9. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Hero outside. Pass to Wiggins. Adebayo is screen on Strus. Here's Wiggins. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Cavaliers. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021. And his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Brian, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie.
Just got to be able to read from the point guard position, and Garland did a nice job there.
Miami has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. All right, Brent, let me ask you a very important question. What exactly is Heat culture?
BA, Heat culture is about toughness and competitiveness. And if you step into that building, you better make sure that you're ready to be pushed and push the limits that, as a professional player, not a lot of other teams are willing to go. As soon as they find guys who enjoy that, and I'm not going to say torture, but it's close, those are the kind of guys who make it in Miami.
Over to the left wing. Adebayo finds Burks. Puts it up from 15. And it falls all over the rim and in. He's got 5.
Wiggins with a good use that time of the mid-range shot.
Outside Strus. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Garland. And again, it's Cleveland converting. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Pass to Adebayo. There's the triple. Gets the 3 ball to go. Adebayo's got 10 points.
Too much to worry about with Bam when he's in the post and on the elbow making plays. And now he's making threes. Wow.
Wiggins against Garland. To the inside. Grown man point from Donovan Mitchell.
And the fans love it. And Mitchell certainly seems to be enjoying himself on the offensive end.
Adebayo, a screen on Garland. And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Mobley. Mitchell, the pass to Strus. Left side Garland. Back to Strus. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 6 assists in the game. Heat trail by 3. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. A different look for Cleveland. Hunter's checked in for Jared Allen. Okoro comes in for Strus. And Jerome subbed in for Mitchell.
And Hero, one of those guys who just rely on coming in and giving you that offensive pop. Does a lot of things for his team on that end of the floor.
Now here's Hunter. Outside Garland. 4 on the clock. Basket's good. Garland's got 4 points this quarter.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Cleveland, hunting for opportunities, leading. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Max Strus. Then it's Ty Jerome. Then there's Tristan Thompson. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Strus against Robinson. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Garland. Pass to Hunter. Back to Garland. Thompson, a screen on Hero. And it's Garland on the drive. It's blocked. 1 minute in now in the 4th quarter. Here's Highsmith. Hero with it. Over Hunter. Hero no good.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Here's Jerome. He's guarded by Hero. Jerome no good. Heat trail by 4. Highsmith passes to Hero. And now the Cavaliers on the break. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. Cleveland again missing. Miami's gone 6 of 9 from 3-point range. Outside Robinson. Pass to Hero. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Here's Garland. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Now Garland started the game at 6'1", but the way he's playing now, he's got to be feeling 7 feet tall.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. A different look for Cleveland. Allen, he's checked in for Thompson. Mobley comes in for Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Jerome. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
Allie, thank you. Mobley outside. Outside for Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Burks. From deep, Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell hits a rainmaker.
Intelligent decision by Mitchell, using the pick and roll to break up the defense and get open.
Oh, there's the alley. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Allen with a screen on Burks. From deep, Mitchell. Rebound by the Heat.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Adebayo, that's good.
And this is a huge step showing trust in Bam's play in the biggest moments.
Here's Garland. Adebayo grabs the board. Outside Burks. 43 seconds left in the game. Hero for three. He connects! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Allen with a screen on Hero. Garland for three. Oh, nails the triple!
And Garland stepping up to knock one down.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. .26 seconds left in the fourth. The kick out to Wiggins. Back to Hero. And it's good. What a beautiful shot. Brings them within three.
And Tyler Hero not shy that time.
And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty. There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a two-possession affair.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
His three-point mechanics have been flawless. Get him a clean look from deep, and he'll bury it.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. And he's able to hit the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. 8 seconds left in the fourth. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. He's off from three.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there. And that's unfortunate.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
And so it's Cleveland winning this one. This one was in
for a good one here, Richard. This game has all the makings of a shootout.
Yeah, these are two high-powered offenses. I feel for all the defenders in this one because they're going to have their hands full.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from the wing. Rebound, Atlanta.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Now, here is Young. And stolen by White. Outside Holiday. And that one drops for him.
He's an explosive, athletic guard. And I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
Richard, the Celtics have been among the NBA's elites for quite a while now.
Well, they've been a title contender every year for almost a decade now. Even with several coaching changes over that time, they've been the model of consistency.
And here's Tatum for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's feeling it.
Rizachet with it. He's covered by Brown. Okongwu. Nice D from Porzingis.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Pass to Tatum. Banked in off the glass. Tatum's got 5.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
Here's Rizachet. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Young. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Now here's White. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Johnson surveying the floor. Young outside. Okongwu with the screen for Young. 4 on the clock and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Porzingis. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Karis LeVert's checked in for Atlanta. And the Celtics also making a change. Al Horford's checked in for Tatum. The Hawks trail by 7. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. We talked about how they plan to deal with Jaylen Brown. Now, he said Brown's explosive off the dribble, so we have to have bodies in front of him, be physical with him, stay connected with him at all times. We'll see if they can keep Jaylen in check. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And here's White, following the 3-pointer by Trae Young. Pass to Brown. Over Daniels. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Horford.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown. It is just another weapon in his arsenal now.
Bounce pass LeVert. Young outside. Over to the left wing. Porzingis against Okongwu. Taken away by Holiday. 3 on 3. Back to Horford for 3. And so it's Boston with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Reza Shea is out there with Karis LeVert. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Niang in a power forward position. The Hawks trail by 6. Over to the wing. Here's Reza Shea. Jump shot is good that time.
And when we talk about the importance of versatility, he's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's Pritchard. Knocks down the 3 ball. Pritchard's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Mann gets the bucket.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Tatum on the wing. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
One of the craziest dunks we've seen. Tatum with the bounce.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. For the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Young is subbed in for Reza Shea. Zinkas, he's checked in for the Celtics. Holiday comes in for Torrey Craig. So it's the Hawks now. They trail by 7. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Clock at 6. LeVert finds Young. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Now, here is Young. 7 points in the game. Outside Tatum. There's a minute 34. Oh, look at that play right there.
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo! Wow.
Tatum reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Now, here is Young. Sinks the 3-pointer. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the 2 J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple of years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside, able to practically play on top of the D.
Okongwu with a screen on Holiday. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Boston. Now here's Brown. Brown jams it in.
Come on, Jaylen. That's just ridiculous.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Young against Holiday. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Young. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Kongwu grabs the board. From deep three-point land, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Celtics out in front, up 5. And now, thanks for the great interview, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. And it's Porzingis in at the center position.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Rizachet. They set the screen. Young, good.
A bad man on the offensive end. Young can really be a menace with his shooting.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Clock is at 3. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by White. White's got his 4th assist in this one. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. The Hawks trail by 5. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Young's shot is off.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
White finds Tatum. Atlanta with the rebound. Daniels with it. Still yet to score. Pass to Johnson. Young with the ball. Young sets a screen for Rizachet. Good. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Tatum looking around. To the inside. Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's gonna have the advantage and able to finish that one above the rim.
Young's shot is off. Celtics leading by 5. Porzingis passes to Tatum. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. 2 points, that one goes. Tatum's got 11 points.
And Tatum has a number of shots to choose from down low. This makes him a tough cover.
Here's Rizachet. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. 7 points in the game.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Holiday. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Muscling through contact. Holiday has the strength and body control to do it.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. George Niang comes in for Rizachet. Mans checked in for Dyson Daniels. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Young. The 3. Niang, no good. The Celtics with the lead. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Brown dishes to Horford. The kick out to Holiday. A three-pointer is right on target.
And you have to be right up on Holiday. When you're not, he's ready to take those quick shots.
Now here's LeVert. He has yet to score. Screen by Niang. And it's LeVert missing.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Launches it from deep. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Boston Celtics going into the break with a 10-point lead. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. And we'll be right back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. He set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Niang out there with Terrence Mann. Then there's Caris LeVert. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Krejci in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Capella and the dunk by Capella.
And all around threat, LeVert is skilled at sizing up defenses and exploiting them in that pick and roll.
Pritchard passes to Tatum. Launches it. Rebounded by Capella. The Hawks trail by 8. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Young taking his time here. From downtown, falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And that's just too easy for Young. The D has to guard him a lot better than that beyond the arc.
And here's Brown outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Celtics lead by 8.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Porzingis. Johnson with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 6. Pass to Young. Offensive rebound. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, tight little up fake there. Young using it to create contact, and we know he's a terrific free throw shooter.
He's off on the second. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Porzingis. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
No wonder defenses have a hard time limiting Porzingis inside. Just look at that massive wingspan.
Time running out for the Hawks. We've got 1:48 left here in the fourth quarter. Shots good from Young.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Outside Tatum. It's no good. He's 5 of 10 from the field.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Here's Young over Holiday. Young, no good. Celtics leading by 6. Porzingis kicks to Holiday. The Celtics working the ball around now. Tatum down low. Covered by Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A 3 ball. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Holiday. And the Celtics lead by 9.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, we understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm,
pass to Rizachet. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
coming up big. What poise from Ricochet on that clutch bucket.
Outside Tatum. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Young, no good. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Holiday, the pass to White. Johnson with the defensive effort. Feint looking very thin now, Greg, with very few ticks of the clock remaining.
They'll need something special to happen, and it needs to happen fast.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
how about teams like these who can really run their offense through their bigs?
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. They've got Bam Adebayo. Tyler Hero is out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Ware in at the center position. It's his first trip to the line. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And it's Indiana's ball. Outside Neesmith. Back to Siakam. Pass to Halliburton. High arcing shot, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Halliburton may have a lean frame, but right there it shows you how balanced he is. Fights off the defense on the way up. That's nice.
All right, Doris, where do you think Halliburton ranks among the NBA's best point guards?
Well, he's certainly, BA, got to be near the top of the list. Number one, his vision is absolutely tremendous. He can create on the fly. As importantly to me, it's his spirit and presence, the joy he brings to the game.
Now here's Wiggins. Basket counts.
And the lift Wiggins gets on his jumper makes it almost unguardable.
Outside Neesmith. Back to Halliburton. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Turner, no good. And it's Miami's ball. Wiggins passes to Adebayo. Shoots over Siakam. And Adebayo, the bucket, on the assist by Wiggins.
That's the spot where Adebayo can do the most damage.
There's a screen by Turner. Pass to Nembhard. From the wing. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And Wiggins has got the ball here for the Miami Heat. It's a three-point game. Misses in close.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Neesmith passes to Halliburton.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Clock at 6.
Right here.
Lets it go. That's good on the jumper. Halliburton's got 5.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
1:49 left in the first quarter here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. Now here's Halliburton. He's got 5. Nembhard outside. 4-3. Sinks it from distance. Give him 8.
Now Halliburton loves answering a challenge. A 3 made on one end means it's time for him to come back and answer.
Pass to Adebayo. Takes a 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Neesmith. And here's Turner from the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. Burks for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, Burks is a lethal three-point threat. This guy has such an effortless shooting stroke.
Siakam outside. On the wing, Nembhard. Defended by Burks. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. And Miami with a change here, too. Robinson, he's checked in for Hero. And here's Miami. They're on a 13-5 run. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Adebayo. The shot from the low post is good. Adebayo's got 7.
And with a strong physical profile, Adebayo is willing to battle always on the interior.
Pass to Siakam. Back to Nembhard. There's Nesmith with a three. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Miami. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, getting lots of... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Setting the floor for Miami. They've got Duncan Robinson, Kevin Love out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Larson in at the shooting guard position.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Back to Hero. Anderson with a screen on Mathurin to the middle. And finished off by Anderson.
Boy, the bounce pass put right on the money. Nice assist.
Pacers trail by 11. Now Halliburton. Give him 8 points now. Halliburton on the drive. Here's the teardrop. Rebound by the Heat. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Hero. From deep. And Toppin pulls it down. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Walker passes to Halliburton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 8 feet away. Oh, the sweet touch inside by Halliburton. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Hero with the bucket.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Halliburton driving in. Yeah, nice take by Halliburton.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for a shot.
Heat leading by 10. Pass to Love. And here's Hero. Shoots over McConnell. And there's Hero on the assist by Love. Hero's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Clean jumper there by Hero. He really knows his shot well.
And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Nesmith, he's checked in for Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Siakam for 3. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, all you have to do when a teammate has the basketball is beat a target, and Pascal steps into it and lets it go. Nicely done.
You know, Doris, the last few years, Siakam has gotten back to attacking the rim like he once did.
To me, B.A., that's where he's at his best. He's got such length and creativity. You don't want to have to step in his path as a defender. Listen, he knows he's got to shoot the 3, but go to your first strength.
Siakam looking it over. Fires for 3. Hits the trifecta. Siakam's got 6.
Boy, Pascal Siakam with the big-time answer from 3. Nice.
Pass to Ware. Outside Robinson. Inside. Here's Adebayo. And Miami again with the bucket.
Well, the passing ability of Andrew Wiggins on display. And ask anyone, they'll tell you he's a great team guy.
Siakam, the pass to Mathurin. Nesmith on the wing. Hounded by Adebayo. Pass to Turner for 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful. And because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Now Robinson. Adebayo with it. He's covered by Siakam. Adebayo in the post. And so it's Miami finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. The flow of the game has favored them in general, but hey, the tide can shift. More 2K action in just a moment. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
They've leaned on a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer.
Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at the 5. That's the group for Rick Carlisle getting going here in the second half. Outside Burks. Here's Ware. He buries it from 3. And the Heat lead by 8.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Pass to Nesmith. Halliburton with the ball. Another 3 for Indiana.
Tyrese Halliburton is putting in work right now. This guy getting to his spots and scoring with ease.
Outside Burks. Back to Hero. Now here's Wiggins. The 3. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Halliburton outside. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Adebayo sets a screen. Hero for 3. On target from range. Hero's got 11.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Siakam in the post. Pounded by Adebayo. The savvy little up fake there, fooling the D.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Wiggins outside. And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul of the game. The Pacers making a switch here. Matherin's checked in. Robinson, he's checked in for Miami. And Miami has possession. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Burks for 3. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 4. Halliburton outside. From downtown, he got it. Halliburton nails the 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Here's Adebayo. Matherin with a rebound.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Down low. Here's Turner. Oh, misses the dunk.
Amazing tenacity attacking the basket, and I'm sure he won't miss that next time.
Robinson gets the bucket.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And Halliburton, the pass to Matherin. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Hero outside. And he's going for the lob. Throw it down on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Halliburton against Hero. From down low. And the basket by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 13 in the second half.
Tyrese Halliburton has already proven to be a very capable three-level scorer. What a fun player to watch.
Hero against Halliburton. Hero with the bucket. Hero's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's the Heat. They're up by 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And let's take a look at Miami. They've got Tyler Hero. Kyle Anderson is out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Jovic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Halliburton. Halliburton goes up top to throw it down.
We're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Halliburton with the hops.
Here's Hero. To the middle. Here's Anderson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Miami.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Halliburton for 3. Rebound Miami. Here's Adebayo. Yep, that one's good. And the Heat lead by 7.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Siakam gets the bucket.
A huge shot. His three-point shooting has been outstanding tonight.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
Hero, no good. Indiana has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Halliburton, no good. Adebayo with it. It's Anderson on the wing. Back to Hero. Here's Ware. And that one's in. Nice feed on the play.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
Here's Halliburton. And counted from 12 feet. Halliburton's got 17 points here in the second half.
Halliburton has the kind of personality that keeps him steady in big-time moments. How about that? Unfazed.
Andrew Wiggins checked in for Anderson. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Good on the first, and that puts him up 5.
Alec Burks continuing to develop into a dependable scorer. He's got great size for a 2-guard.
That's how you protect a lead. Build it out with clutch free throws.
1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Halliburton. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
Wherever he's gone, the shot has followed. Halliburton perfecting his craft in the mid-range.
Here's Hero. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Heat leading by 6. On the wing, Burks. He's guarded by Nembhard. Here's Hero. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
Smooth shot by Hero. Notice how he doesn't rush himself.
Here's Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Siakam's got 6 points in the quarter.
As Siakam relishes the opportunity to deliver. That's a big-time basket.
Hero for 3. Book it. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Siakam. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
We call that patience. Veteran play. That's a big-time delivery by Pascal Siakam. Pressure. What pressure?
And Burks gets it to go.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Siakam, no good. And that's an intentional foul.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that'll push the lead to double digits.
He did enough to put this one away. Just a hard-fought battle.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Off target from outside. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Free throws good. Adebayo.
Taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
The floater. Count the basket. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.